Happy Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. Um, so definitely engage with us on hashtag StateBP, hashtag BP Now, hashtag Black Parents Live, hashtag BLK Youth Radio on Twitter. On the other social media, I'm really trying to narrow it to one, so that's why I'm just saying engage on the Twitter, and also on Google Plus. And press that wheel, because I don't do videos committed every day or on the exact schedule. It come at random, but you can get an email to notify you when there's a video. You can put in a search field when you're thinking about us, and it'll show you what videos that have uploaded to this channel. So definitely subscribe, press that wheel to send you notifications. Reply, share, and I understand this is not for everybody, and it's for those of interest. So I'm mainly gonna go over. If anyone want to know if there's gonna be a conference, it's not gonna be one this year, and it won't be one next year. Have offline obligations. Also, gonna mainly just speak about various matters that are massively concerned. State of the black parent, state of being present, being productive now. Of course, we're still on the matter of vaccine exempt, vaccine choice. We don't all have to agree on vaccine exempt, but we should all agree on vaccine choice. Also, go to the official website, blacklove.strikingly.com. So that link will be below there. And definitely click on that link, put it in your bookmarks, put it on your Pinterest board. Oh yeah, we're on Pinterest also. So engage with us on Pinterest. Engage with us on Twitter and also Google Plus. If you want to know where I do the most engagement, yeah, I guess it's a tie. If you're trying to get in touch, Google Plus or Twitter be a better way to get in touch. And other matters at hand is the Amy Joyner. Justice for her. So definitely, we'll stay updated about that. I probably won't be coming as soon as something break. I'll probably be coming after the fact. Because even though something break, it may be only a piece or, still inconclusive. But the Amy Joyner matter is still a matter of concern, a massive concern. And you can go, definitely, I'm going to have link below the previous video of justice for Amy Joyner. Also, care for mothers of high-risk pregnancy and conditions. And it's various ones. You can go through the various channels. This includes mothers that, they may not have had it during pregnancy, but, those that are suffering from cancer. And I definitely like to give a care to our honorary panel member, Kathy West. Definitely, I'm hoping that you can recover, even though, it's, against, I hope everything could definitely turn around. Definitely, I look forward to doing a video. Shout out to you. Definitely, you much in care. Also, would like to do much in care to lost and missing children. Children that have been abducted, children that have been taken into the underground industry world. The black, I don't even use that word because it's always used towards something derogatory. But I'm gonna call it definitely in this wicked world. But children have been kidnapped. They have not been found for decades, or they be found dead. They be put into very, even some recognized legal, organized, like that. That's why I cannot take dense people. I don't care if you call me bougie or what, but it's best we stay our distance, because we're going to be getting in petty conflict, and it's not going to even be worth it. So best thing is that we stay our distance. That's why with State of the Black Parent, I have, it's just that, everybody is not meant to, you know what I'm saying? They may meet, but they're not meant to engage or so forth like that. You know, you have to be a concern, and I'm definitely not going to have anyone to lower my standards or lower my care in procedure of how I tend to mine because preparation meets opportunity. So definitely to have happiness, to have safetyness, to have precautions, you must be prepared. You can't get there and trust everybody. You can't even get your food delivered to you. Say so if the food is not, it's common sense to give organic food. It's not that need of a food when you got the earth, you got a ground that can grow food. So it's never no shortage of food, especially when you use capitalism and so forth to delay people from having it and monitoring how they have it. And when you can give people an overflow of GMO foods, then you want to know why they're dysfunctional. And then you also want to get there and they get sick from the stuff, and you don't want to give them their disability taxes, what's owed to, what's due to them. But you're quick to give it to the children because you can get there and come maneuver, and you got all this paperwork to get there and control stuff. Um, I will speak on that in another video, but I'm just going to keep that brief today and have that as a bullet point of, every day is Mother's Day. Just not one day, it's great to have a timeout, so, we consider, the timeout Mother's Day. So salute to those that are, and also salute to the bonus mothers. Those that don't compete with their bonus, with the children. I don't like the word stepchildren or stepmother, unless you're stepping up in their lives and not stepping on them. So I like your little Mo. She did, I'm not too, in favor of her, but I do like how she came up with that, so forth with that. With bonus mother, bonus children. So I hope that she's definitely living up to that. Oh gosh, so much on my mind that I can speak about, not just on my mind, just going on in the world because my mind they come here with all this stuff here on it. The world can't present it that way. Also, definitely organic food, healthy food. It should not be an option. It should not be classism. Other matters. Also, the photos on the food stamp cards. If you not know about the incident of the guy that had a food stamp card and the woman just went ecstatic, they should that's what they should immediately admit to the mental health ward. You just be thankful you had food, and if not, then you need to go sit there all day for 6 hours. All this old personal detailed information. If one thing, if you're blessed to be able to go to the grocery store every week and adjust your budget, you know what I'm saying? You got transportation to get there. Don't complain about the next person that can only may have a ride there or can afford taxi fare once a month to get to the grocery store with their food stamp cards. Definitely the pictures that's classism, that's invasive. Oh gosh, no. You know what I'm saying? You may get there, an employer may have seen your card, or the person in human resources, or the person that's interviewing, and you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get there and offer you a lower wage than what you deserve wages because they see that you get food stamps, even though they don't understand that okay, they offer you a lower wage, but the amount still is over the amount that qualify you and your household majority of the time for food stamps. Then they get there and because they see you, you know what I'm saying, they may see your picture on the card. It's a million factors, and I really, really, really do hate, and I'm gonna really have to get straight to the cut, just straight cut jab on people about just some stupid question they ask, like, well, why you don't like this, why you don't like that? Well, why don't you go research it? Go look up in books and stop asking just crazy questions. The fact that you gotta ask sometimes just is beyond. Take the time out to think and be like, okay, well, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need people come to me tell me, oh, well, I thought this and that. So, what else could be missing? I'm gonna appreciate that because I'm just, annoyed. But then they get there and don't, because they seen your car, you might have lost it, or they may have remember the picture, and they hold on to that and you come to the interview, and because you was on the food stamp card, oh, they feel that, okay, you real desperate, they ain't gotta offer you no benefits. That's how they gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And, and besides, people get there and they have you know what I'm saying, they have to leave their children with people and stuff like that. Okay, don't be expecting people to keep people for free. You don't give much of benefits anyway. So they got to leave the food stamp card if they sick or they not able to get out, whether they elderly, sick, or pregnant, whatever the condition is. They cannot get out, so they have to send somebody to the grocery store for them. I'm definitely against the photos on the food stamp card. Number one, they don't give that much anyway, and then the thing is, it's not like they're getting there and you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're doing it because you replace it. Once it's gone, it's gone. And you know what I'm saying? So let it be. Stop wasting money on unnecessary stuff and give people more benefits. Because people need to eat healthy. Food just costs too much. Um, and then when you have a disabled family, you have to try different stuff. People be allergic to different stuff. And even when you have children, I mean, gosh, they waste food. You get there and say, oh, well, the child won't eat and stuff like that. But come on now, you fool around that bit and gave yourself a stroke and an aneurysm by trying to be all stuck up and tied up in a bunch about, oh, well, you don't eat and stuff like that. I may do that to a certain limit, but I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get there to the point to where I'm semi having a stroke or aneurysm. I got a million other tasks to do, and that's not something I'm going to stay focused on. Like I'm in the bunk woods, and I ain't got nothing else to do in life. I'm not gonna do it. So, speaking on other matters, um, at concern. Hold on, let me see if this is still on. Okay, yeah, this is still on. So, speaking about other matters. I don't know if you all can perfectly see me. I really, really do not like that YouTube took that feature down. I don't care if it was 10 of us or 100 using it. They should have kept it because I don't like using this camera. I'm not going out. Or I'm not rushing to go by. One day I do look, I like the way that Smart Mom and Miss Niz and the Daily Deficit. I really do like the way they channel, but I don't have the time to get there and do no extra editing. That's why everything you just get raw. And so that's the realistic gonna be kept with right over here, which I'm not on no real competition. Um, but the next matter I want to speak on is about these call centers. Uh, so one of the matters to speak on is with special needs services. Um, Special needs services and call centers. Now, when it comes to serious stuff with your child's transaction, and you know what I'm saying, something's gonna have to work out where stuff is more interpersonal and more serious and just common sense. I really, you know what I'm saying, I just phantom about the services of the orphan, um and those in foster care, because just the games that they play with, the parent being there, it's just like, that, okay, this system is not dependable, this system is not trustworthy, and whatever you offer in process, you have to get there and you have to fight against it. um it's just common sense that if a child if they're under the age of 14, whether they're elderly, I'm saying, let me give these factors. If they're under the age of 14, they're disabled, they're elderly, you need to have, it's just common sense. You need to just, maybe you may start testing out in the beginning a few drivers, or if they don't have one recommended. But when a person has a recommended company, um, that needs to be honored. It ain't no, oh, this is a privilege. This, it's a request. It ain't a guarantee. What is so hard, especially when you have you know what I'm saying, you have communicated to the company, okay, ahead of time, these are the times that I need to have available, and it's being awaited for, and then it's not honored, and then you got all the he said she said going back and forth. um this here needs to work out with these Medicaid brokers. I just really don't like the use of public services, and gosh, to the mothers that have to deal with the system and not able to have private insurance, or the village, a genuine village um to really support them and coordinate stuff. I am like, oh gosh, really, really. Um, it is a breaking down mountain. Okay, it's a falling mountain. Um, it's just common sense that with a child, especially under the age of 14, that you do not get there and have all these different companies and people, and out of the blue, you can wake up and not know who's picking up your child or who's bringing your child home. And then when you call to check on your child, after a period of time, your child should be approximately there or in the parking lot, and then they, you know what I'm saying, you call in. At first you're told, oh no, we didn't pick up your child. And you know what I mean? You could go online and just straight put any kind of phrase it backwards or forward. And children that have been lost, children that have been murdered, children that have even been left in the bus parking lots. And they have been left there till 9 o'clock at night, frightened, sawed, all kinds of stuff like this here. And this is just ridiculous. And you know what I'm saying, if the special needs parents, obviously, I'm gonna say, of the low income community, obviously have not been coming together strong enough nationwide. They have, okay, but I'm gonna say obviously it's not massive enough, because it's like, okay, we've been having disabled people all this time, and things should be closer to perfect. And I'm sure things may be better than 15, 25, 35 years ago. But it's, safety and a lot of common sense stuff definitely needs to be better. And even these contracts that they're doing with these Medicaid brokers, you just don't get there and have Joe Blow, Susie Moe, you know what I'm saying, Jerry Leonard just coming and saying, hey, I'm coming to pick up your child. No, I'm not sending my child. And don't get there and go try to go, don't get there and go to another party and go have this report as though I'm irresponsible, when I told you, no, I'm not sending my child. If you didn't call, and then the company want to tell you, oh well, no, we don't. We're not responsible for letting you know when we make a change. What? You're taking my offspring. No, you're responsible. Now if it's me, okay, I could get in with any company that you send. But they have these companies here. They're not registered. You don't even know who the principal party is. And some of the numbers are private. And then you call the company like, hey, what is their main number? They tell you to speak to them. Well, no. Not speaking to no answering service and no call center. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting behind that desk. You're not going to go out and find my child. I can't come find you in and stuff like that. It just ain't gonna be no mild or professional confrontation. That's all to it. And I don't even care about this here being on video, because it is what it is. People need to get there and be more serious and careful in life. And people get there and could be careless to you and stuff like that, but you're supposed to be all full of care and professional to them. Oh gosh, shit on you. Um, this here has to improve, and so I have to address this Mother's Day, because it's somebody that then lost their child, that's not with their child or children this day, due to a matter of carelessness, triflingness, incompetency. And even if you could sign, you could sign whatever you want on paper, and it don't mean a damn. It just like you got there and wrote in shit. Um, so definitely, this is a matter that needs to be tackled. I believe it's going on nationwide, because I'm seeing it happen in California. I'm seeing it happen in various places, Florida. Um, and this is a matter, yeah, let you know that this is currently still happening, okay? And you have to be, you know what I'm saying, when paranoia has to be your survival. The next matter I want to talk about is, well, I'm going to call them stepdads. So, stepdads, bonus dad, which are you? I want to dedicate this here to Princess Jemiah. She's been one of the recent victims of murder due to a stepdad that hit her, to where she hit the refrigerator and landed on the floor, and she's been buried This is beyond ridiculous. I really feel in this case that the mother was was sincerely didn't mean any harm, but you have to be very, very careful. Like even with my child's transportation, it's like this here. If I don't trust you with my daughter, I'm not gonna let you with with my male child neither. You're not taking my son neither. Like now, I did get there with the little transportation, but I was paranoia for real. But that happened on a very small numbers, and trust me, I was, I'm stalking, okay? I'm doing every stalking measure. Probably no, it ain't no keep calm and you do a background check because I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer had a good background check before he got caught, and I'm sure the woman that drowned her two children in the pool, in that water. Remember, she said a black man did it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Plus, the woman that she had a big time job, something like with NASA. It may not have been a NASA company, but it was something similar to NASA. She was working for them, or she was graduating a degree related to that, and she drowned four children in a bathtub. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it was, I'm saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. But they passed background checks. So I don't, it's not until something become a major headline or so forth like that, what I'm saying, till background check mean anything. So unless you get a street background or, what I'm saying, or what I'm saying, somebody has to really show, like you've been stalking a person, but they not know you watching them and you know their character without them knowing you and they're not, sociopathic. Or what I'm saying, sometimes, you have children, you have to have that 1%, but I'm not about to have it, of course, I mean, I'm going to have it with 0.01% of people. So with Princess Jemiah, with these stepdads that are killing these children, it's just really unfortunate. And then you have these stepdads that are molesting these children. You have these stepdads that really don't have any care. They're coming in to, I don't know, vent their frustration, just to occupy time and stuff like that. I just really want to give a dedication to her too. I don't want to do any further essay or dissecting for that, but definitely salute to Princess Jemiah. She was buried in Brooklyn, and definitely, and they were in a hotel in the Tennessee area, and that region that it happened in. Oh my goodness, that is very, very popular. So many stepdads are killing children, especially in that. Like it's highly concentrated in that region. I'm sure it happened everywhere, but I'm telling you, it's like week after week. It's the stepdad or the biological dad that are killing these children. Please get there and be more careful with these children. I even look back with my own child, and I was, what I'm saying, I had a lot on me, and I did a lot. Like I was trying to be on everything. But come on, take a look back and definitely be more careful with these children. Okay, be more careful. Me, I'm the kind of person. Look, you need to wash your hands before you change the baby diaper. You need to get there and wash your hands before you fix a bottle. I'm just, I'm just like that now. Children are gonna have some little scratches and gonna have some little nicks and necks, but you have to try to do better at monitoring it. Regardless to what you went through as a child, regardless to what has been, what I'm saying, people do, and be definitely careful of the child care. So I'm just not gonna get on stepdads. If you're a bonus dad to where a bonus dad is someone that get there and you look out for that child as though it's your own and yourself. I salute to you all. So I'm not gonna be hard on you all. You all may think from the other videos, okay, she's male bashing, but I had the ones that deserve bashing has to be bashed. It's no honor to them. It's no honor when a child is being tortured, that it cannot grow up healthy. You know what I'm saying? You could be totally interrupting the intellect and process and development of a child that may find a cure for cancer. A child that may, get there and really, grow gardens all over the world where there's no more hunger. You know what I'm saying? We got the land. You know what I'm saying? There's seeds ever coming about. So definitely, let's work on doing better. And every day is Mother's Day, and I'll TTYL. Get there and press that wheel at the bottom, subscribe, and do review the other videos on this channel also. Like, reply.